Hello students, welcome to my poetry section video 2.2, that is Indian Weavers, written by Sarojini Naidu. See, this ice-breaking question we will do afterwards. First of all, we uh, start the taking information regarding the Sarojini Naidu. See, Indian Weavers, written by the Sarojini Naidu. Sarojini Naidu, born in 1879 to died in 1949. She was a political activist, feminist, and the first Indian woman who became the president of the India National Congress. She was an important figure in India's struggle for independence. Sarojini Naidu's work as a poet earned her the sobriquet of Nightingale of India. Later, she became the governor of the United Provinces in 1947, becoming the first woman to hold the office of the governor in independent India. So, children, Sarojini Naidu, Indian Weaver, which is written by Sarojini Naidu. Sarojini Naidu was born 13th Feb 1879 and she was died 2nd March 1949. Sarojini Naidu was a very what Naidu was a very actively participated in politics. She is a what? She is a poetess writer, and she becomes the first president of Indian National Congress as a woman. She is what very important figure in India, and she is what she is a become ideal figure for the Indian woman. Sarojini Naidu's full name is Sarojini Naidu Chattopadhyay. Actually, she is born in the Bengali family. Her father was a doctor and scientist. She stayed with her father in Hyderabad. She is very clever in study also. When she is taking study at that time, when she was 12 years old, from that time she started writing a poetry. By their education and their poetry, Hyderabad's Nawab too much impressed, and he given the scholarship to Sarojini Naidu. And then Sarojini Naidu gone out of country to take his higher education. She started taking their higher education, and there also simultaneously she is writing their poetry. She is well versed in many languages, just like Urdu, Telugu, Bengali, Hindi, and English. Mostly she has written many more poems in Bengali, and she is many more poems written in English. She has written their poem basis on children's, and she has written some poems to encourage the Indian people for the freedom. So in this way, she has written many more poems. Her mother is also, that is a poetess. Her name is Varaksundari Devi. Actually, Sarojini Naidu is mostly influenced by her mother, and she becomes a what? Poetry writer. Sarojini Naidu. She was a first woman who becomes governor of United Provinces. United Provinces means Uttar Pradesh in 1947. Later, she becomes a what? She is writing many more poems, and because of that, she got a title, that is Nightingale of India. Indian Weavers is a short poem where the poet talks about three types of government, that is garment, that is the weaver weave at three particular time of a day. Each stanza of the poem represents the three important events of human life: birth, youth, death. The colors mentioned in the stanza are very significant as they indicated the mood related to the event. Here Sarojini Naidu in Indian Weavers. Through the poem, Sarojini Naidu, this poem what? Having only three stanza. Through her three stanza, she tries to explain regarding the human beings, regarding the man's three stages of life, and that three stage of life she explained with the help of different colors. That is which color she taken about? She taken the blue color, then purple and green and white color. And here three stages, which ones he explained, that is childhood, youth and old. Now I am reading the poem Indian Weavers. Weavers weaving at break of the day. Why do you weave a garment so gay? Blue as the wing of a halcyon wild, we wave the robes of newborn child. See, first stanza. First of all, Sarojini Naidu tries to say weavers weaving at break of the day. Weavers means what? The person who is weaving the cloth. Weaving means what? Activity of the weaver. Yes, Sarojini Naidu says these weavers. The weavers are what? They starting their work break of the day. Break of the day means early in the morning. When day started, that time weaver is starting their work. Their work means they starting the weaving the cloth. So Sarojini Naidu here what? She asked the question. What question she asked? She asked the question, why do you weave a garment so gay? She asked the question to the weavers, why you are this cloth which you are weaving, that is what? Very bright cloth. Very happily you are weaving a very bright cloth. So weavers are giving the answer. This cloth I am weaving what? What weavers are giving answer? Blue as the wing of a halcyon whale, and we wave the robe of a newborn child. Here, robes means cloth. Here weavers given. Sarojini had to ask the question, why you are weaving this cloth? Very bright color. Very happily you are weaving the clothes. Okay. So here weavers are giving the answer what? We are weaving this cloth for what? We are weaving this cloth for the newly born child. And this cloth is very bright because we are weaving this cloth by taking inspiration of the wing of kingfisher bird. Halcyon means that is kingfisher bird. So they told they got the inspiration of bright color from the kingfisher bird's feather, and that's why what? This cloth is very bright cloth, and this cloth they are weaving for which person? They are weaving for a newly born baby. Now next para again. See, weavers weaving at fall of night. Why do you wave a garment so bright? Like the plums, a peacock, purple and green, we wave the marriage veil of a queen. Here again Sarojini Naidu what says? Weavers are weaving. They are doing their work. Means they are weaving the cloth. Which time? When the sunset means night is started. So when sunset and night started, between that time we says what? Evening time. So here what she told weavers are doing their work at the evening time also. So she asked the question to the weaver, why do you weave a garment so bright? She asked the question again to the weaver, why you are weaving this cloth? Very bright color, very shining cloth. Why you are weaving? So weavers are giving answer, replied the answer what? Like the plums of a peacock, purple and green, we wave the marriage veil of a queen. Weavers what given answer? They told we are weaving this cloth, very light cloth. They are weaving what? This cloth, very light cloth. This cloth consists of purple and green color. And they told what? They are weaving this cloth. How much light? Just like this cloth is very light, just like a feather. And this cloth is what? Very soft, just like a peacock's feather. So this cloth, they are weaving for which purpose? They are weaving for the queen whose marriage is going on, and this cloth queen will use for taking her veil. So what the weavers are giving? Second paragraph when the Sarojini Naidu asked why you are weaving a bright color cloth. So weavers giving answer, they are weaving this cloth for what? Newly queen who is going to take a marriage for their veil, and this cloth they are weaving very soft and light cloth, and they have the color. Which color cloth they are weaving? They are weaving a purple and green color cloth. Now next para, third para. Weavers weaving Solomon and steel. What do you wave in the moonlight chill? White as a feather and white as a cloud, we wave a dead man's funeral robe. Now what? Here again Sarojini Naidu says, weavers are weaving Solomon and steel. Weavers are what? Seriously. She told at the nightfall also. Then also weavers are what doing? They are weaving the cloth. But this time weavers are what? Their mood is sad. They are very seriously, still continuously they are doing their work. But this time weaving the cloth, each and every time they are very happy. They are very happy. But this time they are what? Very seriously. They are very seriously doing this work. Means they are not too much happy. They are sad. This time still they are weaving the cloth, but their mood is what? Their mood is sad or serious mood. So she asked the question, what do you weave in the moonlight chill? She told what? She asked the question, even the light is, this night is what? Too much, and this night is what? Very chill. Chill means too much cold. She told what? This is moonlight, but moonlight cold night. Then also you are weaving cloth. What is the reason behind that? This time also you are weaving the cloth, but your mood is what? Very serious. So viewers are giving answer, white as a feather and white as a cloud. We wave a dead man's funeral route. Now they told what? They told we are weaving the cloth. This cloth is what? This cloth is totally white color. This cloth is what? Which type of white? When they done the comparison, they told this cloth is white as a feather. And this cloth is what? This cloth is two comparison he done. First comparison what is given? It is white as a feather and it is white as a cloud. And they told this cloth they are doing, they are seriously weaving, because this cloth they are weaving for a dead man's funeral suit. Suit means kafan. So they are using for what? They are using for their last ceremony, last rite. This cloth is used where the dead body is wrapped with this cloth. So this cloth they are weaving which color? They are weaving the white color cloth. For what purpose? They are weaving this cloth for the dead person's covering dead person's body. So now I am going to summarize this poem again. So from first stanza to the last stanza. See, Indian Weaver, which is written by Sarojini Naidu. And through this poem, Sarojini Naidu tried to speak regarding the man's three stages of life. First stage is childhood, second stage is what? Here that is youth, and third stage is what? That is death or old age. Here what Sarojini Naidu tried to say in first paragraph, she want to say, she what says, कि जब भी सुबह सुबह होती, when the day break, that time what? That time only Indian weavers start the weaving the cloth, and that cloth which color? They are very happy, बहुत खुशी के साथ वो कपड़ा बना रहे हैं, and that cloth is which color? That is very bright color they are using. So Sarojini Naidu when saw कि वो लोग बहुत ब्राइट कलर का कपड़ा बुन रहे हैं और एकदम सुबह सुबह हुई खुशी खुशी से बुन रहे हैं. इवन व्हेन चिल्ड्रंस योर पेरेंट्स मेक देम यू वेक अप एंड स्टडी अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग, यू आर नॉट हैप्पी, यू थॉट कि थोड़ा और सो लेते तो उसके बाद पढ़ाई करते. बट हियर व्हाट? वीवर इज वेरी हैप्पी. दैट्स व्हाई सरोजनी नायडू आस्क्ड द क्वेश्चन कि क्यों इतना खुशी खुशी से तुम लोग ये गारमेंट बना रहे हैं. तो वीवर्स सरोजनी नायडू को व्हाट आंसर गिवन? सरोजनी नायडू को आंसर देते हैं कि वी आर वीविंग, मीन्स दे आर वीविंग दिस क्लॉथ फॉर न्यूली बोर्न चाइल्ड. एंड व्हाट? दैट्स व्हाई दे आर वेरी हैप्पी. एंड हैप्पीनेस साइन इज व्हाट? हैप्पीनेस साइन इज ब्राइट. And that's why they are weaving which color cloth? Blue color cloth. And this color where they inspired? They inspired by the kingfisher bird. क्योंकि kingfisher bird क्या है? खुशी का प्रतीक है, और उसी के पंखों के कलर का कपड़ा ब्राइट कलर का वो क्या कर रहे हैं? न्यूली बॉर्न बेबी के लिए बना रहे हैं. तो नेक्स्ट पैराग्राफ अगेन दे टोल्ड व्हाट? द नेक्स्ट स्टेज ऑफ लाइफ मैंस. So they told what? Next stage is what? We take a bond, then afterwards when we grow, when we become youth, we get a marriage. So that time scene is there. So here what Sarojini Naidu say, the now evening time, then also weaver is what? Very happy. They are bright color cloth weavers started the weaving. Which color cloth? They weave the bright color cloth, but that cloth is what? Very light. They are and very soft. In weight what? That cloth is very light and what their quality is what? Very soft. So Sarojini Naidu says, wow, what? This bright color cloth, why you are weaving now? What? Evening falls, somebody want to take rest, but you are not taking rest. Then also you are weaving cloth, and this bright color cloth you are weaving. For what purpose you are weaving? So weavers giving answer, I am weaving what? This light weighted, soft and bright color cloth, which include the color, which color? Which include the peacock color. Peacock color means that is the purple and green color mixed. This cloth I am weaving for the purpose what? Purpose of the, because this time what? Our queen is going to take a marriage, and she will take her their veil. Veil means Google. She will take their veil with the help of this soft and light color dupatta or chunni. And last paragraph, third paragraph, see the again last stage of human life she described. She told what? Again she saw that this is what? Too much night, and this night is what? Very cold night, moonlight. रात की ठंडी रात में, चंद्रमा की जो ठंडी रात है, उस रात में भी वीवर क्या कर रहा है? कपड़ा बुन रहा है. But this time weaver is what? He is little bit serious and sad. So that's why Sarojini Naidu asked the question to the weaver कि इतनी ठंडी भरी रात में क्यों कपड़े बुन रहे हो? अभी तो काफी रात हो गई है, तो फिर थके नहीं? और जो आप बहुत गंभीर हो, बड़े शांत हो, बड़े दुखी प्रतीक हो रहे हो, फिर भी आप ये कपड़े बुन रहे हो, तो व्हाई यू आर डूइंग दिस? सो वीवर गिविंग आंसर कि मैं व्हाइट कलर का कपड़ा क्या कर रहा हूँ? वीव कर रहा हूँ. व्हाइट कलर का कपड़ा, तो इतना व्हाइट है जैसा कि कोई पंख रहता है, जैसा कि क्लाउड का कलर व्हाइट रहता है, उस कलर का मैं ये कपड़ा बुन रहा हूँ. किसके लिए? वह बूढ़ा आदमी जिसकी डेथ हो गई है, उसकी कफन के लिए, जो जिसकी अंतिम यात्रा में उसकी बॉडी इस व्हाइट कलर के कपड़े में रैप की जाएगी, उसी के लिए मैं यह कपड़ा बुन रहा हूँ. सो यहाँ पर क्या दिखा रहा है इन लास्ट पैराग्राफ? तो दैट पर्सन इज व्हाट? सीरियस, सैड, because somebody is died. Anybody suppose anybody is dead, the person is what? Very sad. So in this way, this three stage, which three stages comes in human being's life, that in a very short poem, Sarojini Naidu explained. Now we are going to do the ice breaking question. So see the question number 1. Artisans are also called craftsmen. They are creators of diverse goods and use their hands to create unique, functional and also decorative items using traditional techniques. Now complete the wave given below. So here see waves given, different types of artisan. So here names we have to write. First is given, first artisan name is what? Goldsmith. So I am writing second, just like our chapter Indian weaver, so weaver. Next is what? The person who is making pot, that person we can say what? We have art to make a pot. So that person we say what? That is potter. And then what? The person who is making instrument by a iron, that person what we can say? Blacksmith. Next is what? The person who is making basket by a bamboo tree, sticks and all things they are taking and they are making the basket. That artisan what we say? That we can say the basket maker. Basket maker. Next is what? Carpenter. Carpenter means who? By the wood making our door, furniture and all things. That artisan what we say? That we say carpenter. And next what? We were living in a house. That house wall and all things, the person who is making, that person we can say is as what? We can say is as mason, right? Now question number 2. Discuss with your partner the season or occasions when we need. So you have to discuss what? This is given, you have to discuss your partner. What partner? The season means which season, which occasion we are wearing this type of clothes. First is given what? Woolen clothes. When we wear woolen clothes in the winter season, right? Now we given casual clothes. Casual clothes where we were at home. हम लोग casual clothes, simple कपड़े पहनते. Where we were, that is at home. Now see given Rich silk cloth. When we are wearing rich silk cloth, that is more costly now. So this type of cloth when we are wearing in the Diwali festival or Raksha Bandhan, or we are going our friend's birthday party, or we are going to attend somebody's wedding. Wedding means sadi, the function. So that places means the party places we are wearing this type of clothes, silk, the rich silk clothes, right? Now next is what? Colorful and comfortable clothes. Where we are wearing colorful clothes. Colorful clothes हम लोग कभी पहनते हैं when we are going picnic. So that time what? Travel. So हम लोग क्या सोचते हैं? तो कलरफुल इज बहुत गुड ईच एंड एवरीबडी एंड दैट क्लोथ शुड बी कंफर्टेबल क्योंकि हमारा जर्नी रहता है. सो पिकनिक पे जर्नी रहता है तो वो उस जर्नी में कैसा है वी हैव टू सिट इन आवर बस. When we are going by our school or college, the journey must be 3-4 hours journey. So, or we are going to a native place by train, or by say, our car, or by the plane. The plane is very costly, so mostly we just middle class people are going by what? Going by the train or by bus or by the our own car. So that time what we are wearing comfortable clothes कि हम लोग ऐसा कपड़ा पहने जिससे हमको कंफर्ट मिले आराम से हम लोग बैठ के आराम से जा सकते. So that time which cloth we are wearing colorful and comfortable clothes. Which time when we are travel. And socializing means समाज में see socializing see our leaders and all things coming to our society. They are moving here and there. They were more kurta and pajama. That is more comfortable for them, and that's why they are wearing. So next question we go to the what? Next question given. Let's play a game. The teacher will ask the student some question. What? We are going to play a game. In this game, teacher will ask the question to the student. So here I am not able to ask the question, but here what? So I am giving the answer. Same. I become a teacher and I become a student also. In classroom, it is good. I will ask the question and you can give the answer. But here what? Same. I have to read the question and I have to give the answer also. So here let's play a game. The teacher will ask the student some question. Student will understand that there are some exceptions to the general rules. Let's start. Now what? First one. Some general rules over there. Rules are over there. So regarding that rule, we have to give the answer. First answer solved. One who weave. Weaves is that person what we can say weaver. Means the activity given person and that person what we call that is our answer. So here what? One who weave, the we what called weaver. Same way. One who play a game. That person what we can say is that person we say is what? Sportsman. Next is what? The person who sing. Just like Lata Mangeshkar and many more. Udit Narayan, many more singers. So that person, the person who sing the song, that person what we say, that person we say is a singer, right? So next is given one who dance. The dancers. We can say what? Dancer. One who dance. Many more today what? Many more children join in the dance class. They learn the dance. And the person who is dancing, that person what we can say he is a good dancer. So what we can say? Dancer. Next is what? One who teaches in a one who teaches, just like me, I am teaching to you this poem. So, who is teaching these things? That person we can say teacher, right? The person who teaches, that person we can say what? Teacher. One who cook. Here. One who cook means not your mother. Your mother is what? Your mom only. One who cook. Somebody they see in hotel. Somebody now today doing the what? That is cook course is there. What we can say that course we can they are doing, and after doing that course they become a what safe. So what we can say the person who is cook in hotel and all thing we say cook. Somebody's houses also some person को भी रखा जाता है खाना बनाने के लिए that person को भी क्या बोलते हैं cook बोलते हैं और हम क्या बोलते हैं chef. Now we have often seen the picture of Gandhiji spinning on his charkha. We often means हम लोग कभी भी देखते कहीं भी चित्र रहता है गांधी जी उधर क्या करते हैं तकली चरखा पे बैठ के धागा बना रहे. So same way here what given, discuss the reason behind this. One has been given for you. Means what? कि we see what Gandhiji is what? We see Gandhiji in picture. They are what? They are producing the तकली चरखा से वो अपना धागा बना रहे हैं. Just like spinning jenny, this machine oriented धागा बनाने का मशीन आ गया. फिर भी what? Just like we see the Gandhiji is what? Using the spinning in freedom fight when our country is ruled by British government. तभी गांधी जी क्या करते थे, अपने खुद से तकली चरखा के ऊपर अपने से धागा बनाते थे. तो क्यों बनाते थे? डिस्कस द रीजन बिहाइंड दिस. वन हैज बीन गिवन. तो रीजन बताओ क्यों बनाते थे. वन रीजन इज गिवन हियर, टू गिव रूरल पीपल एन अपॉर्चुनिटी टू अर्न देयर लिवलीहुड. क्यों? क्योंकि वो जो रूरल पीपल है, जो गांव के पीपल है, उनको एक अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती थी इससे. हाँ, वो भी क्या करते थे, गांधी जी बना सकते तो हम क्यों नहीं बना सकते. तो वो भी उसको देख करके क्या करते थे, धागा बनाते. इस तरह से उनको क्या, अपना लिवलीहुड कमाने के लिए एक मतलब उनको एक रोजगार मिल जाता था. नेक्स्ट फर्स्ट वन गिवन फॉर योर एग्जांपल. नेक्स्ट आई गिवन हियर व्हाट, नेक्स्ट वन, टू गिव द मैसेज टू वियर हैड स्पन कोट. तो ये क्या करता है कि ये जो गांधी जी दिखते हैं तकली चरखा पे अपना धागा बनाते हुए, क्या करता है कि एक मैसेज देता है. क्या मैसेज देता है? मैसेज कि हमको खुद से जो धागा बनाया हुआ है उस धागे से बने हुए कपड़े पहनने का हमको मैसेज देता है. क्यों? गांधी जी वे एट व्हाट टाइम ही इज यूजिंग तकली चरखा व्हेन आवर इंडिया इज रूल्ड बाय द ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट. तो उस समय क्या करते हैं, हम अपने हाथों से बने कपड़े पहन रहे हैं, मतलब हम क्या कर रहे हैं, स्वदेशी को अपना रहे हैं. राइट. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज व्हाट गिवन, टू कन्वे द मैसेज ऑफ सिंपल लिविंग लाइफ. मीन्स टू कन्वे द मैसेज, हम क्या कर सकते हैं, इसके थ्रू हम मैसेज दे सकते हैं कि वी आर व्हाट लिविंग अ सिंपल लाइफ. हम साधारण जीवन जी सकते हैं, हमारे पास जैसा है उसके हिसाब से हम अपना जिंदगी जी सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज व्हाट आई गिवन, टू बी सेल्फ रिलायंट. तो हम क्या कर सकते हैं, इसे सेल्फ रिलायंट, खुद के ऊपर आधारित हो सकते हैं, किसके ऊपर डिपेंड नहीं हो सकते. टू बी ऑल सेल्फ रिलायंस के लिए दिस इज गिविंग व्हाट मैसेज, टू बी सेल्फ रिलायंस की कभी हमको जरूरत पड़ा था, वी कैन मेक अ थ्रेड, वी कैन स्पिन आवर क्लोथ एंड वी कैन वर्क. So this is what self dependent, we can say self reliance. Okay, this is the word self reliance means here self dependent. Next question given here, name some tools used by weaver. Weaver means the person who is weaving the cloth. That person what they are weaving, loom. When we go, we see the many more looms are there. Subtle. You see subtle when a thread is after making a thread, many more thread joined and that with the help of subtle we can make about cloth. लूम में क्या करते हैं, सटल रहता है और उसके थ्रू हम क्या करते हैं, कपड़े बनाते हैं. बॉबिन मीन्स इसमें धागा लगाते हैं, पार्ट होता है स्टील का, उसको क्या बोलते हैं, बॉबिन. हाँ, वीवर यूज करता है. सीजर्स यूज करते हैं लोग, क्यों, कटिंग के लिए, किधर धागा बड़ा छोटा हो रहा है या कपड़ा कुछ हो रहा है तो उसको बराबर करने के लिए हम लोग क्या यूज करते हैं, वी यूज द सीजर. Now next question given, name some types of yarn used by the weaver. Weaver कौन से yarn means thread, कौन से टाइप का yarn यूज करता है. लिलन yarn यूज करता है, that is very comfortable and today very costly also. लिलन के कपड़े बहुत कॉस्टली है, हाँ वो कंफर्टेबल होते चाहे ठंडी में पहनो चाहे गर्मी में पहनो. This is given for example. Next is what, that is which type of yarn weavers are using, cotton yarn, jute, you can say flax is also is one type of jute, उसको पटुआ भी बोलते हैं हिंदी में. and next is what, silk. Right. So now we are going to go on poem. You already read it. On the basis of poem I'm going to give you figure of speech. Right. So right, so figure of speech, first line I'm given first, weavers weaving at break of day. Okay, weavers weaving at break of day. This line belongs to the which figure of speech, alliteration. Why? Because here what, the sound of letter W is repeated to give the poetic device. Right. So this line belongs to the which figure of speech, alliteration. Why? Here the sound of letter W is repeated in the same line to give the poetic device. Already I taught you in 11th standard what is the definition of alliteration figure of speech. Alliteration is what? The figure of speech where the what? Where the what English alphabet having 26 letter. No? So among of that any letter sound is repeated. Any letter sound is repeated in same line, then that poetic line is belongs to the which figure of speech? Alliteration. Now next, blue as the wing of the halcyon wild. Blue as the wing of halcyon wild. See what written as like or as. Then this line belongs to the which figure of speech? Simile means directly. What? Here what given? Direct comparison. When directly comparison is given, direct comparison, then that line belongs to the which figure of speech? Simile. So here this line belongs to the which figure of speech? Simile. So I given reason also. The blue color cloth is directly compared with the what? With the wing of halcyon bird, right? Halcyon means which? Kingfisher bird. So here what? The blue as the wing of halcyon. So it is what? As like or as. If any poetic line where the word things is directly compared with the other thing, then that line belongs to the which figure of speech? Simile. And same line belongs to the which figure of speech? That is inversion. Why? Why it is belong to the word? Blue as the wing of the halcyon bird. It is belong to the inversion because your words are not arranged in a proper order. When any poetic line where words are not arranged in a proper order, then that line belongs to the which figure of speech? Inversion figure of speech. Next we go. We weave the robe of a newborn child. We weave a robes of a newborn child. So this line again belongs to the word. This line also belongs to the figure of speech alliteration. Why? Here the sound of letter W. V and weave. This word W. We weave. So which pronunciation is repeated? The sound of letter W pronunciation is repeated. So this line belongs to the word? Alliteration. So what is the reason? The sound of letter W is repeated in the same line to give the poetic device. Now next is what? We were weaving at fall of night. What? Weaver is weaving. Here also what? Sound of letter W is repeated. So this is what belongs to the which figure of speech? Alliteration. So what is the reason? The sound of letter W is repeated in the same line to give the poetic device. Now next is fifth one. We weave the marriage well of a queen. This line also belongs to the which figure of speech? Alliteration. See sound of W here also. The sound of letter W is repeated in the same line to give the poetic device. We and weave. Okay. Repeated in the same line to give the poetic device. Now sixth one. White as a feather and white as a cloud. White as a feather and white as a cloud. So here what is given? White as a feather. What is comparison? As a, I told. As like as or as a, that is as when uses as feather and as a cloud. So what here is what? Direct comparison. Direct comparison given. So that's why this line belongs to the which figure of speech? This line belongs to the figure of speech simile. So here what happened? The garment is directly compared with a what? Feather and a cloud. What? The garment is directly. Garment is what compared? It is compared with the feather. What? How the feather is white, how the cloud is white. Same the garment we were as weaving. So that's why this line belongs to the simile. Why? The garment is directly compared with feather and cloud to give the poetic device. That's why this poetic line belongs to the figure of speech simile. Now next we go. Let's see. Seventh number. We weave a dead man's funeral robe. What? We and weave. So here again the sound of letter W is repeated. So this line is belongs to the poetic line belongs to the which figure of speech? Alliteration. So what is the reason here? The sound of letter W is repeated in the same line to give the poetic device. Next. Why do you weave a garment soaking? Again here what they say? Why do you weave? Why and weave? See the sound of letter W again repeated here. So what? If any poetic line with sound of any letter is repeated, then that line belongs to the figure of speech alliteration. And that's why this poetic line belongs to the figure of speech what? Alliteration. Reason is what? The sound of letter W and G. See, GY, garment and gay. Y and V. Here what? Sound of letter W, and garment and gay. Here sound of letter G. So in this line what? The sound of letter W and G is repeated in the same line to give the poetic device. Same line belongs to the next figure of speech, that is what? Interrogation. Interrogation means a question asking line. In a poetic line, when line what? When line is asking the question, that line is belongs to the which figure of speech? Interrogation figure of speech. So here what? Here poetry. Here poetry. What poetess is asking the question to the viewer? Why do you wear a garment so gay? So that's why what? Here question asking, see question mark also given. So that's why this line belongs to the which figure of speech? Interrogation. What is the reason here? Here a question is used for emphasis. When what? Any line if any poet having the word question for emphasize the line, that line is belongs to the which figure of speech? Interrogation. Next one. Why do you weave a garment so bright? Again here what? Question is emphasizes, and that's why what? This line belongs to which figure of speech? Interrogation. So what? This line also belongs to the what here? Reason what we have to write here? A question is used for emphasis. That's why this line belongs to the which figure of speech? Interrogation. Next. Like the plumes of a peacock, purple and green. Like the plumes of a peacock, purple. See, like the plum, peacock and purple. There, here what? The sound of letter P is repeated. And that's why this line belongs to the which figure of speech? Alliteration. So what we have to write, region? The sound of letter P is repeated in the same line to give the poetic device. Now next is what? Weaver, weaving, Solomon and steel. Here what? Weaver and weaving. See what? Sound of letter W is repeated. So this line, this poetic line belongs to the which figure of speech? Alliteration. What is the reason? And Solomon and steel. Here what? First of all, which word is repeated? Which letter is repeated? Weaver and weaving. This word having letter what? W. Yes, sound of letter W is repeated. And next is what? Solomon and steel. Here what? The sound of letter S is repeated. So this line is belongs to which figure of speech? Alliteration. What is the reason we have to write? The sound of letter W and S is repeated in the same line to give the poetic device. So now next figure of speech. What do you view in the moonlight, G? Here what? Again question emphasizes. Means again poetess asks the question to the what? Viewer. So what happened here? This is the question emphasizing line. So that's why this line belongs to the which figure of speech? Interrogation. So what we have to write the reason? Here the question is used for emphasize, and that's why this line belongs to the which figure of speech? Which figure of speech? Interrogation. Next what? Same line belongs to the next figure of speech, that is what? Alliteration. Why? Here what and we. The sound of letter W is repeated. What and we. And that's why this line belongs to the next figure of speech. Same line belongs to the next figure of speech. That is what? Alliteration. The sound of letter W is repeated in the same line to give the poetic device. Next is what? White as a feather and white as a cloud. White as a feather and white as a cloud. See, as a word already I given this line. This belongs to the simile. But now again why I am given here as a and as a. See, white as, white as a and white as a. So what? The word white is repeating. What? If any poetic line where the word is repeated, then that poetic line belongs to the which figure of speech? Repetition. And same here, white and as. These two words are repeated here, and that's why this line belongs to the which figure of speech? Repetition. So answer is what? Repetition. What will write the reason? The word white and as are repeated in the same line to give the poetic device. So here our figure of speech completed. Okay, so today in this lecture by Indian Weaver poem we learn our life's three stage, that is birth, youth and old age. So children, this again I am going to define. So see, फर्स्ट स्टेज में क्या दिया है, बर्थ एज में हम बर्थ एज को हम डिफाइन करते हैं, ये तीनों स्टेप को बर्थ, यूथ और डेथ को हम क्या करते हैं, ये थ्री स्टेज जो है अभी हम उसको डिफाइन करते हैं आपके समझने के लिए, इसको 4 पॉइंट में डिवाइड करते हैं। पहला क्या है, पहला हमारा क्या है, हमारा स्टेज आएगा, सेकंड क्या आएगा, हमारा टाइमिंग आएगा, थर्ड पॉइंट में क्या बता रहे हो उसमें ओकेशन आएगा, और फोर्थ चीज जिसको डिफाइन किया पोएम वो क्या है, कलर है। तो फर्स्ट स्टेज में क्या दिखा रहा है, फर्स्ट स्टेज हमारा बर्थ है, इसमें पोएम क्या बता रहा है कि ये टाइम किस चीज, कौन सा टाइम है, ये डाउन, डाउन मीन्स व्हाट, मॉर्निंग टाइम। मॉर्निंग टाइम पे मॉर्निंग टाइम किससे इंडिकेट किया, हमारे जीवन जो है, हमारे जीवन की शुरुआत को पोएट ने इंडिकेट किया है कि यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है, हमारे लाइफ की, हमारे जीवन की क्या हो रही है, शुरुआत हो रही है। और टाइमिंग दिया है उन्होंने इसको किससे, इसे इन्होंने टाइमिंग सुबह के समय को दर्शाया है। फिर ओकेशन क्या है, ये जब किसी बच्चे का जन्म होता है क्या होता है, बहुत खुशी होती है, हाँ घर में खुशियां रहती, तो इस खुशी को उन्होंने किस कलर से दर्शाया है, ब्लू कलर। ब्लू कलर को किससे उन्होंने कोरिलेट किया, किंगफिशर जो बर्ड है उसके पंखों से, क्योंकि उसके पंख क्या होते हैं, ब्लू कलर के बड़े चमकीले होते हैं और सबको खुशियां और प्रसन्नता देते हैं, जैसे कि बच्चे भी सबको खुशियां और प्रसन्नता देते हैं। अभी दूसरे पैराग्राफ में पोएटिस्ट ने कौन से स्टेज को दर्शाया है, वहां पर यूथ स्टेज को उन्होंने दिया है। और अब हम चारों पॉइंट के द्वारा ये आपको डिफाइन करके बता रही हूँ मैं, स्टेज कौन सा उन्होंने दर्शाया, यहाँ पर यूथ, यूथ मतलब युवा अवस्था को दर्शाया है। टाइमिंग क्या है, इवनिंग का टाइमिंग है, जब ये सुबह खत्म होती है और रात की शुरुआत होती है, उसके बीच के समय को हम लोग कौन सा टाइमिंग बोलते हैं, इवनिंग अर्थात शाम का टाइम बोलते हैं। वह समय भी बहुत अच्छा होता है। और यहाँ पर ओकेशन कौन सा दर्शाया उन्होंने, यहाँ पर क्वीन की शादी का ओकेशन उन्होंने दर्शाया है, मैरिज का ओकेशन दर्शाया है। मैरिज के टाइम या शादी उदी रहती तो हम लोग कैसे कपड़े पहनते हैं, हम लोग बहुत ही ब्राइट चमकीले कपड़े पहनते हैं, क्यों, क्योंकि उस समय हम क्या रहते हैं, वहाँ बहुत हैप्पी रहते हैं, बहुत खुश रहते हैं। तो ये ओकेशन क्या है, हैप्पीनेस का है। हम अपने लाइफ में बचपन को जो पूरा करते हैं, युवा अवस्था में पहुंचते हैं, तो अपने जीवन की नई शुरुआत करते हैं, तो उसी समय हम शादी करते हैं ना, तो इस समय क्या होता है, हम बहुत खुश रहते हैं। और इस खुशी को पोएट ने किस कलर से इंडिकेट किया है, उन्होंने दिया है हमको पर्पल और ग्रीन कलर से इंडिकेट किया है। ये पर्पल ग्रीन कलर उन्होंने कहाँ से लिया है, क्योंकि जब मोर क्या है बहुत खुश होता है तो वह नाचता है, उसके पंखों से, मोर का जो पंख है उससे कोरिलेट किया है, क्योंकि मोर जब खुश होता है तो अपने पंख फैलाकर नाचता है। तो ये क्या है, पर्पल और ग्रीन कलर क्या है, ब्राइटनेस का प्रतीक है। इसलिए उन्होंने यहाँ पर क्या किया है, क्वीन की शादी का जो दुपट्टा बन रहा है जिससे कि वो वेल लेगी, जिससे कि वो घूंघट निकालेगी, उसको उन्होंने किससे इंडिकेट किया, पर्पल और ब्लू कलर का। और तीसरी पैराग्राफ में सरोजिनी नायडू क्या करती है, दर्शाती इंसान के लास्ट स्टेज का, दैट इज व्हाट, ओल्ड एज। वो क्या है, मृत्यु का समय है, जिसे वो क्या कर रही है, स्टेज उन्होंने दिखाया है, ओल्ड एज दिखाया है। और वहां पर उन्होंने क्या किया, टाइमिंग दिखाया। टाइमिंग कौन सी उन्होंने बताई, चिल मून नाइट को। कौन सी टाइमिंग है, चिल मून नाइट मतलब ठंडी, चंद्रमा की रात है, लेकिन कैसी है वो, पूरी ठंडी रात है, चंद्रमा की रात पूरी ठंडी है। उसमें जुलाहा किस मूड में, क्या ओकेशन है वहां पर, वहां ओकेशन है जब किसी की डेथ हो जाती तो इंसान क्या रहता है, दुखी रहता है, सैड रहता है, गंभीर हो जाता है। तो यहाँ पर कौन सा ओकेशन है, यहाँ मृत्यु का ओकेशन है। और यहाँ पर क्या है, वीवर, वीवर में द पर्सन हु इज वीविंग द क्लोथ, जुलाहा हिंदी में बोलते हैं उसे। तो क्या है, यहाँ पर बहुत गंभीर है, गंभीर होकर के वह क्या कर रहा है, मृत व्यक्ति की कफन को लपेटने के लिए जो मृत्यु हुई जिस व्यक्ति की, उसकी बॉडी को लपेटने के लिए कफन बुन रहा है, व्हाइट कलर का क्या बुन रहा है, वो कफन बुन रहा है। और इसलिए वो क्या है, इसलिए यहाँ पर उसका मूड कैसा दिखाया गया है, गंभीर मूड को दिखाया। कलर कौन सा उन्होंने यहाँ पर दिया है हमको, इस दुख को कोरिलेट करने के लिए कौन सा कलर उन्होंने हमें बताया, हमें व्हाइट कलर बताया है। और उस व्हाइट कलर को उन्होंने कोरिलेट किससे किया, उन्होंने कोरिलेट किया क्या, फीदर से, सफेद पंखों से उन्होंने कोरिलेट किया, सफेद कलर के बादल से कोरिलेट किया। सो डियर चिल्ड्रंस, हमारा पूरा जीवन क्या है, 3 भागों में विभाजित है। हमारा जो लाइफ है 3 स्टेज में डिवाइडेड है। जैसे कि हम जानते हैं कि हमारे क्या है, इन तीनों स्टेज के गॉड को नाम दिया गया है। दैट इज, वैसे हम कहते हैं कि भगवान एक ही है, बट व्हाट देन आल्सो we says our life is how our life stage is divided, उसी तरह से भगवान होते हैं। तो कहते हैं ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश जो भगवान है, उनको भी अपना अपना काम बांट दिया गया है। जैसे हम क्लास में है तो सबको अपना अपना काम दिया जाता है, तो सेम में यहाँ पर क्या है, ये भगवान जो है 3, इनको भी अपना काम बांट दिया गया है। तो यहाँ जो ब्रह्मा जी है वो हमें क्या करते हैं, जन्म देते हैं, और जो विष्णु जी है वो हमें क्या करते हैं, नचर करते हैं, अर्थात हमारे जो युवा, हमारा पालन पोषण, मतलब हमारा जो गृहस्थ जीवन है उसे निभाने में वो हमारी मदद करते हैं। और लास्ट स्टेज क्या है, लास्ट स्टेज हमारा मृत्यु का स्टेज है। और मृत्यु के देवता कौन है, वो है महेश जी। महेश जो है हमारे डेथ के गॉड है, मृत्यु के देवता है। इस तरह से चिल्ड्रन, आज हमने इस पोयम में हमारे जीवन के जो 3 स्टेज थे, व्हाट, चाइल्डहुड, यूथ एंड डेथ, ये 3 स्टेज के बारे में पढ़ा। और जीवन का यह सत्य है कि जो व्यक्ति जन्म लेता है वह अपनी पूरा जीवन को जीता है और अंत में वह मृत्यु को प्राप्त होता है। यह क्या है, यह 100% क्या है, ट्रू है कि जो जन्म लेगा उसकी मृत्यु होगी ही होगी। सो इस तरह से आई थिंक आई गिवन ट्रांसलेशन ऑफ दिस पोएम इन हिंदी। आई थिंक यू कैन बेटर अंडरस्टैंड। सो नाउ माय डियर चिल्ड्रन, इन नेक्स्ट लेक्चर we will study brainstorming questions. Thank you, children.